4Q560 preserves the remains of an Aramaic incantation that some scholars have suggested was part of a magical recipe book, or a copy from such a compendium of incantations. This text may have been used in the copying of amulets, though because of the size of this particular copy, 4Q560 itself was likely not an amulet. This copy dates to circa 75 BCE based on paleographic dating, and the work has been deemed non-sectarian by most scholars. The first column reads as follows: the midwife, the punishment of childbearers, an evil madness, a demon, I adjure you all who enter into the body, the male wasting demon and the female wasting demon, I adjure you by the name of Yahweh, he who removes iniquity and transgression, O fever demon and chills demon and chest pain demon, you are forbidden to disturb by night in dreams or by day during sleep, O male shrine spirit and female shrine spirit, O you demons who breach walls. This incantation has typically been interpreted as either a means of healing or protecting pregnant women suffering from demonic affliction. Magical spells for protection during childbearing are typical in the ancient world. The fear of midwives may reflect a belief also found in Akkadian texts, where the evil spirit Lamashtu is prohibited from appearing in the form of a midwife, wet nurse, or nanny. That some beings are said to enter into the body suggests demonic infiltration, which could cause bodily illness by the various maladies that are listed in lines 3 to 4. A quick glance at the many translations of this text demonstrate that these terms have been variously understood by scholars. Additionally, whether the terms male and female refer to the gender of the demon or to the victim is unclear. Some spirits cause illnesses such as fevers, chills, and heartburn or inflammation, as well as attacking the victim during their sleep in some unknown way. Magic was also used in the ancient world to help induce sleep. Thus, the presence of a rebuke against demons disturbing the victim in their sleep shares common characteristics with those spells used to protect the patient from nightmares. Michael Wise notes that particularly striking is the mention of the fever demon, for this same demon appears in the New Testament. Wise is referring to the narrative of Jesus healing Peter's mother-in-law in Luke 4:38-39, where he rebukes a fever. Luke tends to enhance certain exorcistic activities of Jesus, though whether or not Jesus' activities here should be understood as an exorcism is difficult to determine. The spirits mentioned in line 5 have also been variously understood. The most notable options are as follows: male and female shrine spirits, male and female crushing demons, that is, demons with distinct genders that crush their victims, or demons with unspecific genders which crush male and female victims. The second column is even more fragmentary. Column 2 may actually be part of a separate incantation. And I, O Spirit, adjure you. I adjure you, O Spirit, on the earth, in clouds. The second column of fragment 1 contains 2 adjurations. Lines 5 and 6 utilize the commanding word from the root yama in order to force the demon to obey the speaker. The exact identification of the speaker is unknown. If this is an exorcism, the default assumption is that an exorcist is conducting the ritual on the patient. There is some evidence, however, that individuals suffering from demonic affliction could perform a kind of self-exorcism. According to Jewish Antiquities 845, Solomon wrote a series of incantations in order to heal the sick and to expel demons. The mention of who is casting out the demons, however, is slightly obscured in both the manuscript tradition and translations of those manuscripts. One translation renders it as follows: and he left behind him the manner of using exorcisms by which they drive away demons so that they never return. Another translation of this passage follows a different reading: and he left behind forms of exorcisms with which those possessed by demons drive them out, never to return. Thus, it is not an anonymous they carrying out the exorcism. Rather, the ones possessed or bound by the demons seem to enact the rite on themselves. How did 4Q560 come to be included among the Dead Sea Scrolls? Michael Wise and Douglas Penny suggest that this formula derives from a recipe book containing other similar formulas that once belonged to a person of at least minimal learning. Perhaps the owner was a Qumranic maskil or a village scribe. People would consult this learned book owner, who copied out the appropriate formula on the indicated medium for the patient. Whether these incantations were originally exorcistic or apotropaic is difficult to know. Column 1 simply consists of a description of various kinds of evil spirits and the type of afflictions they could cause, but nothing about whether the individual is seeking to protect themselves from an unexpected future attack or remedying an already existing problem. If a pregnant woman is the intended target, however, it is possible that this incantation was indeed apotropaic, attempting to ward away any evil in her time of vulnerability. Eric Eve summarizes the matter as follows. In what sense 4Q560 actually concerns exorcism is not clear, since the provision of a general purpose formula for protection against demonic attack is not the same thing as expelling a demon that has already attacked a particular individual. Once again, we are in the realm of prevention rather than cure. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please hit the like and subscribe buttons to be notified when new videos come out.